Hey everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Alien Survival. Alien Planet Survival. Um, so I remember that the big ship was very bulky at the bottom. So I made some changes. He's no longer bulky. I actually just got rid of that bottom row, and I can put panels on the bottom when I'm done. Like so. It'll be connected to, say, like conveyor stuff down here. So I'll be able to coat the bottom in panels. And that's going to make everything much, much, much easier. And making it more compact. This isn't going to be a combat ship, so I don't need to worry about fighting or anything. And what I'm going to actually do... I wish this storm would go away. So the living area... This isn't going to be exactly it. But we're going to do like a tower in the back, right? And we're going to put industry and stuff down here. Or down there. And we're going to have a couple ports for our ships to land on and charge. And deposit stuff in the base, obviously. So, what we want to think about right now is, do we want a large container? And I think the answer to that is going to be a resounding yes. Oh, I put a whole cargo container here. Okay. I'm gonna say that's gonna be a resounding yes. And it's gonna go right there, right in the middle. Like so. And the bridge to fly will be at the tip of this, I believe. Because we could even have, like, bridge come out over like that, right? And then, like, the connector for, like, the miner right here. We want to plan out the connectors now, I believe. There's going to be one connector there. We can't put a connector there. And I think we will put... We're going to armor shape that. This is going to be another landing pad back here, I think. Boom. Boom. Like so. Boom. Boom, like so. It's just gonna be a cargo space, or a charging spot. And we'll put that connector there, I want to say. Hmm. I'm not sure. I would like the connector. Okay, so I would like the connector right there, actually. Like so. Yeah, like that. And these are just placeholders for when I decide to build the bridge. Because we can put, like, graded catwalks around that. Because there's going to be railings all up here. Um, Dang, that large cargo container, though, I want to say gets rid of my chance to have... It does not. It doesn't have to. Not if I don't let it. I was going to say a large refinery. Oh, it's not even on my toolbar. So we're going to put the basic refinery in there. And the basic assembler in there. Do I want to do that? It will still allow me to put those there, like so. Oh, actually just got an idea. Okay, I can put the assembler there, right? If I remember right, yep, there's a port right there. Boom. So the assembler can go there. Binary goes there, right? Then we do two. Conveyor there. We're missing out on some space there. No, we're not. Because we can get rid of you. We can put an oxygen tank there. Oxygen tank there. And a small hydrogen tank on the other side. Like so. Look at that. Then we've got the landing pad there.
Fuel low.
Oy.
Fuel critical.
Okay. This is really coming together. Um, it's coming out a lot better than I was expecting it to. And I'm big happy about that. So, another thing we got to think about is if we're gone for a while, we need a way to charge our batteries. Now, I could just bring all the stuff and build charging stations when I run out of battery. But I feel like that's not the greatest idea. I think I should put a bunch of batteries in the floor. Is this thing flying? I gotta think about the forward side and side thrust. Oh my gosh, I didn't think about the thrust. Just thought about that. You know what? So we can put thrusters back there. That's fine. We need reverse thrust. Let's think about that. What? If any. We can use that to slow us down. What's that? 2, 4, 5, 6? Burst to slow us down? And I don't think that'll hit that. I don't think it will. I want to say it's only 2 blocks. Then the side thrust, we can probably, like, get rid of those. Make them regular blocks. Boom. Like so. That looks kind of ugly, dude. Everything was starting to look like so nice. And then I messed up by not thinking about the thrust. Okay, well, anyways, we'll think about the thrust a little bit later. I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay, so reinforced conveyor tube. Boom and boom. And then we can land one ship up there, one ship back there. I'm gonna regret this. Let's see, how big are these guys? But if I land it that way, right? Would be just enough space to walk behind it. I would not be able to put blocks down. Let's see. I'm gonna get in the ship, right? Hop out. A lot of space there. The miner's more than likely always gonna be here like that, right? Then this guy. You're a fat boy. Right? About the same distance. Let's see. Okay, so ship's basically gonna look like that. Yeah, I gotta keep those ports where they are and just make this work. Let's go park you guys back. Actually. Yeah, boy. We're just gonna watch it because I didn't feel like parking it. Is it gonna go park itself? I'm gonna be so hyped if it parks itself. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh man, I love that. That's so cool. It's one of my favorite things I've ever made. Alright. This guy looks pretty cool too. I'm pretty happy with him. Um and he's gonna be getting worked a lot here soon. We might end up putting those big thrusters back on him. Depending on how things go. Haven't fully. I have side thrusts on it? Oh, I only have 3. We're gonna have to put a couple more side thrusts on you. But we'll worry about the thrust for the big ship later. I know I should be incorporating that into the ship now because it's like the most important thing. But I don't wanna. I just want to build this. Okay, so now we gotta think about this building. So, hmm. How do we want to do this? So, put you there like that. You there like that. Now, do we want to put stairs walking up to the top of this? I think we do. Let's go get some construction comps. Ba 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 ba. Cool, 10. This, we're gonna center you here, 1 on each side, right? And why? Okay. Okay, so what if I do it like that? Need... Is there a three-way one? Yes. No, I need a one-way. I overthought that. Like that. Boom. And boom. And then we'll put... Do we want to put an airlock there? I don't have a whole lot of room to work with here. But the airlock will be important. So... just gotta make sure we utilize all of this. Okay. Right. Okay, so come in here. Or do we want stairs? This is as big as this room's gonna be here. I believe that's a conveyor junction. It is. So, just out of curiosity, I want to check something. Oh, we're already running out of room here. I'm gonna... put the medical room in here, right? We can put some bay windows. Will you... that hurt. Do you stop that? Any girders. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh, I didn't put the right one. Boom. 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 So, I think that might look ugly when it's made. That's too boxy, huh? Because, okay, so there will be railings all around this. Protect me from falling. So walk up this. Go through here. We got a med bay right here. Then... I want to say we would put some... stairs? Right here. Do I want it one more back, like that? We'll put you here. All this. Oh man, this is gonna be tough trying to build in this small space. I need that to stay like that because I need to walk out to it. I think the bay windows are not a great idea for this spot. Misa don't know. Okay, I'm gonna mess around with this little hub area right here where I'm gonna be living, and then I will I'll cut back when I have something a little more concrete. Alrighty, BRB. Alright everybody, so I actually moved the cargo container up, which will give me more room for this. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna re-put the refinery and the assembler. I had the assembler like that. Sorry about that. I had the assembler like this. Ooh. Okay. Going backwards. And we're gonna do it up like that so we can use that conveyor port for something. We might even use that for a airlock. I've never built an actual airlock. Just the one that wastes stuff. Then let me make sure that's connected there. Yep. Okay, cool. Then we're gonna re-put the... oh, come on. I've died so many times coming from up there. So I want some of those. We're gonna put 100 back in. Grab girders. Grab 10 of those. 20 of those. Okay. Alright, so that porch right there. So right here we can put... oh, I already moved them off. An oxygen tank. And a hydrogen tank. hydrogen tank will go there. Then, oh. Actually, no, I want the H2O2 generator to be inside the jetpack. So then, oxygen tank. That's just gonna be that. I welded this up because it was getting crazy seeing all the blueprint or the scaffolding, and I needed something to help me visualize better. And I believe I can even move that connector back one, because so this thing here, right? So we're gonna keep the same entrance. It's gonna be like this. Oh, nope. Gotta get rid of you. Need the one. Then we need the twos. So we're gonna keep those right there, like so. Right. Then should I weld all this up? Because that's just gonna stay there. Maybe I should weld this up now, so that I can see where everything's at. Because I don't really want... Actually. So we're gonna make 1, 2... Okay, that'll work. So, had the oxygen tank on that side. Then we will do the room going out this way. Okay. So I am gonna weld all this up, get all this built. I'm not talking about the engines, I'm talking about this stuff. I'm gonna get all this welded up, and then we can start actually building the house. Okay, BRB. Alright guys, so I have everything here welded up. And now I can start building the actual room. So I can come out. I want to have a pathway all the way across, right? So I can come out that far on both sides. Which means, and I think I can even pull this guy back one, which I might do, we'll see. Kind of wanna... Oof. I don't want to use the old conveyor. I wish, or the old med bay. I wish the new med bays had a thing on the bottom. I don't have one on my bar. They don't have one on the bottom, right? Nope. Only on the sides. So to get it, I would have to... But this one has one. Bottom. I just hate that. Hmm. That's not in a good spot either. How am I gonna do this? I mean, I could do that, alright? It's gonna be up a level. I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so we're gonna put a conveyor there. Oh, man. Boom. Stick you there like so. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom and boom. Oh no. Okay, I do need to go back. Okay, so it's gonna have to go there. Grab some of you. Well, let me stick it there. Yeah, well, okay. Because we do want to put... I mean, do we absolutely have to? I don't think this is going anywhere, right? It shouldn't be. So let's do... well, you walk in, you're in the room. We can put some inset stuff there, I believe. Okay. We can put some inset stuff. We'll worry about that later, though. Now we want to figure out that staircase. And I believe I want to do it like this. Because then we would walk up, right? And then we have... let's say... another thing of stairs. Can I still walk up those stairs? Can. But not if I put one there. And then we have all this up here. Now, that be too high? And would that look goofy from the outside? Maybe a little bit, but then we could angle the outside, right? Make it look interesting. What the heck? Oh, that's what I did. Okay. Okay. So we want that there like that, right? And then regular square blocks there? Oh, come on. Excuse me, just had to clear my throat. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. That there, like so. Like so. Boom. What my... Oh! I realize I ran out of oxygen. I've been doing that a lot lately. Man, my throat is like super, super, super like, scratchy right now. That looks horrible, doesn't it? That does look not good. It looks like too high. Like, let me put this guy, right? Because then it's gonna go even higher. Okay, so we're gonna redesign all of that. Yeah. Thought I had something going on. I thought it was looking decent for a second, but it was not. I already welded everything up, so that also makes things a little difficult for me. We're gonna go back to the drawing board. I might try and do we could just try and make an entire dome over this. And when I say dome, so so this isn't going to be exactly what it looks like, obviously. But just humor me. Kind of like how aircraft carriers in the real world have their things on the side, right? We could even turn this into like the living area. Have that go up. Let me Move. Get rid of this. Oh, man. I've never actually built anything like this before. Um, so it's like new for me. That's too far forward, though. I think I'm overthinking the size of the room. I don't need anything like vast or gigantic. I need something cozy. So what if we... I don't know. I need to think about this. I thought I had something. I did not. So we're doing some trial and error here. I will cut back to you in a minute. I'm gonna try out some different concepts. Alright, go. BRB. Alright guys, so I believe I am on to something here. I believe I am on to something. So, I started getting the framework down, and I think I'm just gonna go with a small living area here. So what I'm thinking, so we can put probably a shower here, right? Do we want a shower? Shower there. And bathroom here. These inset blocks are just fantastic for all of this. We could do that. Then we could do this. Then we could do that. And then we just have everything. Instead of a med bay, we'll have this.
Energy.
Which is
low.
probably a bad idea now that I think about it. We kind of need the med bay to spawn, don't we? Now, I could put the inset med bay in. And just not plumb it up. That is an option. Just to have a spawn point. Like... so. Like that. Now, would there be a way to plumb it up? I mean... I'd have to get... Okay. That's a... That's a conveyor right there. Conveyor junction. If I do this one, right? Boom. Boom. Damn it, no. It has to go out one. Okay, hold on. Let me put down So we actually need to make it go. Like that. We might be able to make this work. I also want to give myself some better access here to... Oh, we're just super short on the small steel tubes. And I told myself I was going to put those into. Put those on. Oh, so we're actually going to do... So the Snow OP assembler, you are also going to be in cooperative mode. Everything's going to be queued through the assembler on the thing. Now, we're going to get 1,000 of you cooking. Oh. Let's redo that. 1, 2... I just want to get... I'm about to hide them behind other blocks. So I'm just making sure I... I get them now. Okay, so... We want... 2 of these, right? One like that, and then one like that. And that should allow that to be plumbed up. So we got a bathroom, a bed, all that. We don't have a kitchen. Kitchen would be nice. Bathroom's more important though, no? I mean, we could do this, this. No, that's not gonna look right. I mean, do we really need 2 doors for the symmetry of getting outside? I do want to keep it. Oh, this is also right here. There's going to be a vent. I believe I have you here. I do. We're going to do this one. Like so. And then we'll find some place on the outside to put a vent, but yeah, I think that's how we're gonna do this. This isn't looking too bad now. And the profile from the front is looking pretty sick. So I'm gonna get everything welded up. And then, oh, so I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to be sticking my gyros. I'll just show you now. Where are they on? Okay. Let's grab some steel plates real quick. So... we're going to put the gyros along the back here on the middle. This is the middle lane here. We're gonna do 2. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? That was crazy. Okay. Gyros are gonna go there. And then we can probably put some more stuff here. Alright. Yeah, I'll figure all that out. And then we'll have to charge everything up and then get ready to go. Man, we're getting close, guys. We're getting close. Actually might bring this up so I can armor that up better. Maybe cover all that up. We'll see. Alright, y'all. We will be back as soon as I am done welding everything up, which is gonna be about 3 seconds your time, probably a few hours my time. So, later. Alright, guys. Well, I have figured it out, and I've welded up almost everything, except the engines, and I made some changes, and we're about to go through all that. So, this got plumbed up. I put a conveyor sorter, or a, sorter, that'll drain everything from the miner. That'll start docking here. I moved this back one so that I could put this back wall up, make the armor plating look a little nicer. Ooh. We'll just go ahead and look under here. So, I added 2 more engines, or flat thingies. So there's one there. There's one there. I haven't finished the armoring on the bottom yet. And then I put 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 batteries in on the bottom here. And if there's any more space, I'll put another one. Because that's my biggest worry, is battery power. Yeah. So there's going to be batteries all throughout the bottom of the ship. What's going to go right here is a piston once I disconnect that. And then back here, I will also be putting pistons so that it can land on like stilts. I gotta figure out exactly how I'm gonna put the pistons back here. I might end up boxing this out more, we'll see. Boxing it out that way, boxing it out that way, so that the pistons extend downwards in like a tripod way, like how you see X-Wings land. That gives me some hope that it'll land stably, because I don't want to put any pistons up here. I think right in that spot right there, up the middle, is the perfect spot, because there's nothing there. So I'm excited about that, but let's go look at the inside. So I'm gonna be putting I should just put them now. Put them there now. We're gonna use these ones, the corridors with lights. Oh, of course you don't. Oof. Okay, cool. So we're gonna put those corridors with lights there. You know, we'll do the 3. We'll do the 3. And oh, we gotta go. Ooh. Boom. And we'll find a block for there. We'll find one that looks halfway decent. Alright, so when we go up, so I did not create an airlock, and some of you are going to be angry at me about that, but it's an in-atmosphere ship. So I'm not super worried about losing all the stuff. So, inside, here's the helm, where I'll be flying the ship from. Man. Oh, and then I put a skylight on the top. That's sick. I was very excited about that when I saw the inside of it. Then we have the bed. Right? We have the cryo chamber. We have the med bay. We have shower. And the bathroom. And it all worked out perfectly. Could not have worked out more perfectly. I was going too complicated in the beginning, and I just need something small. I just needed a small living area, something to carry my 2 jets with me, my 2 my miner and my welder for when we find Forever Home. This container to hold enough, and then oxygen. So I'm really happy with how this is looking. It just looks awesome, and it's one of the cooler things I've built. And I don't know, I'm really happy with it. I'm really, really happy with it. So I hope you guys are happy with it too. I hope you guys think it looks cool, because I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna weld up all the engines. I'm gonna finish welding up all this off of camera. And then that'll be it for until the next episode. The next episode, we might take off. I don't know yet. Are we leaving the base tomorrow? Alright, y'all. Well, as always. As always. Oh. Oh. Ah. I meant to hit Alt, and I hit all the wrong buttons. As always, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.